Hi, my name is Vicky Ferreira. I called South Australia home since I moved here from Munich to Adelaide in 2005 to take on a really exciting role at the South Australian Tourism Commission. I feel really fortunate to have been with my tourism expertise over 30 years in varying positions in Europe as well as in Australia. I love to work with South Australian tourism businesses for product development and diversification opportunities, which I would like to talk to you about today. Tourism is a key economic pillar and government priority. The industry used to be worth 8.1 billion and 44 cents of every tourism dollar were spent in South Australian regions before COVID hit. While the industry has declined 28% overall, regional visitor expenditure grew to 3.5 billion, up 25% year ending June 2021. South Australia's primary industries produced a strong return, reaching 14 billion in revenue in 2019-2020, with growth in value of livestock, horticulture, forestry and dairy. The sector is one of the government's 9 growth sectors, set to reach 23 billion by 2030. So what happens when you bring two economic pillars and growth sectors together? It's a marriage made in heaven called agritourism, one of the fastest growing sectors of the tourism industry. In fact, in some regions, the economic value of agritourism is reported to be bigger than the value of the primary produce, and the demand for agritourism is expected to reach 18.6 billion by 2030, 5% per annum growth. This economic benefit is particularly relevant to Australia because it occurs in regions that really need it. Agritourism experiences are increasingly sought after as consumers desire to understand where their food comes from. Consumers want to see, touch, feel, taste and smell the produce and experience the ultimate flow, food miles, by enjoying where the food is produced only a short drive from Adelaide. The Murray River, Lakes Coorong and Riverland region are South Australia's food bowl and most ideal for agritourism development. Agritourism originally dates back to the late 1800s, when city dwellers escaped urban life on short vacations to visit friends and relatives on a farm. Agritourism is more than just food and winery experiences and farmers market. It's about inviting urban friends into your lives as proud Australian farmers. It's about providing visitors with an educational experience that allows them to connect and engage with agriculture, while at the same time creating a diversified income for your farm to manage times of hardship, provide family members with job opportunities, develop economic and environmental sustainability, and secure succession planning. There are different categories within agritourism. It includes selling value-add farm produce at farm gates, cellar doors, like your breweries, distilleries, wineries, offering meals at farm cafes or restaurants, offering farm tours, or providing overnight farm stays on a sheep, alpaca, cattle or buffalo farm. It also includes agricultural events, farmers markets, sheep sharing demonstrations, cooking schools, fishing trips, beer making classes, and pick your own fruit and vegetable experiences, and so much more. David Ferguson, who offers a variety of tourist accommodation on his 2,800 hectare sheep and cattle farm just outside Gundagai on the Murrumbidgee River in New South Wales, reported he had to take on 6 casual and 1 full-time staff as the accommodation has been booked solid for the past year. In an interview he said, "We are now probably getting to a similar turnover for our accommodation and weddings as for our farm, but it's much more profitable than farming." Australians last year spent 65 billion on overseas travel, and if rural areas can just pick up a third of that, that'd be a huge boost for everyone. The potential opportunities are boundless, so why not participate as an entrepreneur in this growing segment? What's unique and special about your place that you might want to share with visitors, showcasing what you're proud of? What's your version of agritourism or agritainment? What about getting those visitors on quad bikes for a tour around the property? If you don't have a building that you can convert into accommodation, there's always the option of converting an old caravan from a mate, do up a shipping container, purchase eco-tents, eco-pods or tiny houses, so you can share those amazing dark skies over a glass of wine or a beer. The opportunities are really only limited by your own imagination. There are many young families, couples, young and old, that can't wait to leave the city behind, experience country life, and a paddock to plate adventure. There are some fantastic agritourism experiences in South Australia that you may want to check out for some inspiration. Have you heard about Big Bend by Night? The farm property in Swan Reach offers visitors the chance to see a large number of kangaroos and wombats in the wild on nocturnal spotlighting tours on the banks of the Murray River. Visitors can enjoy a bush tucker breakfast, a 3-course riverbank dinner, while the sun changes the colours of the sandstone cliffs, or participate in a shearing show if travelling as part of a group. Wilkadine above Renmark experiences specialise in craft beer, houseboat holidays and cottage accommodation, and the well-known Woolshed Brewery. Over the past 10 years, the business has been averaging growth between 30 to 85% and now employs 6 full-time staff and 2 permanent part-time to provide service excellence across their diversified tourism offerings. Bendelby Ranges is a sheep farm and multi-award-winning adventure tourism destination in the southern Flinders Ranges where four-wheel drive enthusiasts, hikers, mountain bikers like to challenge themselves and where families can simply enjoy the serenity and tranquility in an unspoiled natural environment. Harrisville Orchards are the only commercial grower in the Adelaide Hills to offer pick-your-own apples and cherries. This hand-on experience has helped the business to not only achieve premium prices through direct sales, but also building a loyal customer base and brand. So you've just heard about all these fantastic success stories, but examples are much broader than that. Don't underestimate what you've got in your own paddock. So many people are here that just want to see it. Have you ever thought about restoring that old homestead or farmhouse, making home-cooked meals, or bread, or put together a farm produce picnic basket? Why don't you organise a family get-together, share this video, equip everyone with sticky notes to brainstorm some ideas, and then create your own agritourism visioning board?